Back here on MLB Tonight, Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs, I'm Robert Flores. Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the cycle has been one of the rarest and most difficult feats a player can accomplish in a single game. Plus, it's a lot of fun to witness, which we just got to do. Sarah, I know you have some interesting numbers about the cycle that you want to share.
I mean, entering the 2024 season, there have been almost 225,000 games in MLB history, and there have been only 343 regular season cycles, plus, of course, one in the postseason. That is a very, very small percentage, so really incredible to see it happen tonight.
I can't imagine what that must feel like for the player. Dan, what do you think about the cycle?
Well, I think just following what Sarah said, I mean, it's such a rare accomplishment. I think it combines an incredible set of skills, but I think a little bit of luck, too, which I think makes it so unique in our sport. Congratulations.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schumann. David Ace making waves in the baseball world right now after homering in 8 straight games. A Major League record shared by Dale Long, Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's got a chance to match it today, Chris.
Well, Boog, runs like this pull people into baseball that aren't even necessarily baseball fans because the excitement around every at-bat that he has, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching to see if he can tie that record in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, David Ace. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Schwellenbach back to work. That one ripped. That's back there. It splashes down for a homer. We won't see that ball again. He crushes that one to center field. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. Flips to second. That's 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We played 2 full. Yankees 1, and the Braves nothing. One out, bases empty.
The first baseman, David
Ace goes 5 feet 11 inches, only 20 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
David Fry stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Outside with a breaking ball. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. A single his first time. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Ace at second with 2 down. Profar gets a piece there. The 0-2. And the slider just misses.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. The Yanks lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here is Austin Riley.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
1 out and a runner at second. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first, Ace. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, David Ace.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. The other way, ace. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Base is empty, one away. Here's Austin Riley. Trying to bunt his way on. Ace. He steps on the bag, and the bunt doesn't work out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And now they're out in front. It's 4-3. Chris, he just tied Frank Robinson with 586 homers.
And Frank Robinson was such a great player, in some ways underrated. But those in the sport know how special this is. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
The bases are full for the New York Yankees.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they take the lead. It's 8-4. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Taylor Ward next up for the Braves. Herrera, the runner at 3rd. Olsen at 1st with no outs. And a bunt right side. Ace. Oh, a great flip. And they get the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at 3rd. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at 1st.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from on the ground, and this should do it. Volpe on the run, throw to 1st, and that'll do it. Ace had a sensational showing in the win. A sensational 4-homer effort at the dish.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
David Ace with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the New York Yankees going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Back at Truist Park. Now here is David Ace.
David Ace.
Holmes back to work. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 6th of the series. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That one is absolutely belted.
Get up.
Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. David Fry stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris after it. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side. He's 0 for 1. That one not close. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Ward sizing it up. And that is that. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. One out. Runners at first and second.
David Ace.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Bunting for a hit. Ace takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
Waldrop back to work. There's a swing and a drive.
Oh, that ball's got to go. Get up, ball.
Gone.
Get up, ball.
Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 8-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here's the first baseman, David Ace. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and his 5th hit of the game.
Now batting, the third baseman, David.
Stepping in, David Fry. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 11 and the Braves 2. Ace had a great showing in the win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.